Jammin Lu. What up, bro?
Man, it's cold over here. There's just so much ice rolling around. I, I need to get a jacket and a hoodie because
Hey.
we accepting ice all around us.
Woo-wee. Let's go. Hey, baby, did you hear what he said? Hey, Emilio, bro, he watches all my videos. I'm pretty sure you got something like that, bro. Salute Emilio. But he watches all my videos. He comments on all my videos, bro, but he's mad because he used to be like me. And he went somewhere else and a white lady gave him $200, but that don't matter. But he's just upset that I guess he looks at me and he sees himself, bro. And that's crazy. But go ahead. What's up, Jammin Lou?
Hey, bro, I appreciate you letting me up, man. You always doing the thing. Greatly appreciate that. There's some things that people need to understand, bro. And this is just real talk. At the end of the day, y'all do what y'all do.
Yeah.
We'll do what we do. Y'all don't feed us. Y'all don't financially support us. You ain't sleeping with us. So mind your business and quit being viejas tortas. It's pretty
Woo!
simple. It is real simple.
Hey, Jammin Lou, what's up with that video, bro? I shared it on my FB page. You hit over 1 million views, bro. What up?
Bro, I think it's like at 10 million views right now on all my platforms. Yeah.
Okay, Jammin Lou, pro content creator. They hate when I say that word, but did you think that one was gonna go? Because let's be honest, when we make videos, we don't know which one's gonna do numbers, bro. But what was your thought process when you went to making that video, bro? That hit, I saw 2 million on FB, bro, alone. That was crazy. But what was your thought process, bro?
Yeah, I think I checked it earlier. It's almost pretty close to 4 million, something like that. Instagram 4 million, three, something like that. At the end of the day, you can never know, bro. You can never know. But here's the thing: people message me. I'm pretty sure you have people call you like, hey, how can I get my content out there? How can I hit? How can I go viral? It's pretty simple. Just post it. Just post
Mm.
it. You're one of many Americans that need to say what you need to say and say it how you said it. I said what I said because here's one
Woo!
thing. There there may not be a lot of people there may not be a lot of people that agree with what I say or how I say it. But this is the crazy thing about life. You can touch people in your corner of the world that I may not. And if we share the same message, you can reword it to affect the people in your corner. At
Oh.
the end of the day, it's all about moving forward.
Hey Lou, I gotta ask you. I guess I need to hit you up and call you, bro. But when did you start making content, and like when did you know that you were like successful or good at doing it, bro? Like when did it click in your mind?
Listen, bro, in all honesty, I've been making content since 2012. When I got out of the military, I was making content for Obama. The way I go hard for President Trump today, I used to go hard for Barack Obama.
What?
Yeah, I used to protest in Austin, Texas for Barack, bro.
You were a liberal or what?
No, I was just Democrat. I would see growing up here in the barrio, Southside Odessa, because Southside Midland, Odessa. Well, in the Latino community, we're told don't vote for the Republican Party. They're
Yup.
for the rich, they're for the
Brainwashed.
white, so on and
Yup.
so forth. They don't care about us Latinos and this and that. And then I joined the military at 30 years old. I wasn't a kid. And then because I believed in Barack's hope and change. And then I got out and I said, never again. Trump came down that escalator and I said, I'm never voting Democrat
Woo!
again.
Hey, that's what happened to me, bro. Like whenever he came down the escalator, the things he said, bro. Let's be honest. He coined the term fake news. Like this dude came with the labels, the names, and all kinds of stuff. He changed the game, bro. And man, I've always been conservative all my life. I listened to Rush Limbaugh out in the oil field in the old trucks with AM radio. But when Trump came down the escalator, bro, with Melania and the things he said, I never heard a politician talk like that, bro. He was talking about the deep state and fake news. Like he was, I don't even know if he even said fake news at that point, but he was just saying things I never heard nobody say before, bro. And I said, that's my guy, bro. I've been a Trumper since day one, and it's been a heck of a ride, bro. I appreciate Trump, what he did. And to be honest, people say that I'm like obsessed with Trump. They probably tell you the same thing, but bro, I don't even really think about Trump. When he comes on the TV, I might catch a little bit what he says, but my day is is more or less me making content, working, my family and my kids, you know, and people have that misconception that we just sit here and think about Trump all day because we got a MAGA hat on. They don't understand how content works. You make a video, you got a MAGA hat on, it triggers some people, but at the same time, it's not like I'm sitting here thinking about Trump or worshiping Trump. I honestly don't even think about him like that, bro. If he does something newsworthy, I'll post it. But besides that, bro, I'm too busy with my day-to-day activities to even focus on really what he got going. But I do pay attention. But I'm just saying they think that we worship Trump. But the reality is, I think they worship Trump, bro. They're the ones that are obsessed with this guy, always talking about him, you know, in a negative light.
No, that's true. So your post can be what they are in regards to waking up Democrats to the manipulation of Democrats. But when we're live, why is it all Democrats do is talk about Trump? They talk about them more than we do. They're
Yup.
more fans than haters. Because can you imagine, bro? Imagine if I hated Nino America, right? The one thing I'm not going to do is talk about Nino America. I'm
Or
going to
watch
talk
him.
about us.
Yeah.
Yeah, or what? Yeah, they getting us paid when they don't like us, bro. You know, they need to
That's
start calling us.
crazy.
They need to start calling us daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because they getting us paid, bro. They're getting us paid. But here's the thing, and I don't have nothing against nobody. Your ideology is what it is. What works
Yeah,
for you
straight
may
up.
not work for me. But I'm not trying to change nobody's mind. I'm
Me
trying to
neither.
get you to understand where I'm coming from, why I support what I support. I don't stand with the T trafficking of children, the drugs, all
Yup,
that, all
yup.
that. I don't stand with that. So whenever I bring that out to Latinos, like when you support the Democrat Party and you hate Trump because you were told to hate him, then that's what you're advocating for. You're advocating for these kids that are 19 years old having to take a pregnancy test. Bro, when in the Latino community do we stand with that?
Never, bro. That was never our MO. Never.
That's why we have quinceañeras, because the
Yup.
quinceañeras validate signs of purity. We
They're
protect
pure.
our women,
Yup.
our values, right? So whenever I bring these things out to the Latino community, it irks them because they have to swallow their pride about admitting they were wrong about what they've been supporting, bro.
Is that why they get so emotional, bro? Like they're just like so emotional about it, bro. They're so angry. I really don't care, bro. It's like I'm not saying I toy with them or play with them, but it's kind of funny in a sense, bro. Like they get on here all mad or angry. They write me insults and threats and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, man, it ain't that serious. Like they're so emotional, bro. Why are they so emotional when we make videos with our stance? It ain't like I'm making them watch my video, bro. I ain't forcing them to do nothing.
Bro, we're in an abusive relationship with the Latino community.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yup.
Like they get mad at us, even though they want our voices to be heard. They don't want our voices to be heard. You know, and it's
Wow,
like an
bro.
abusive relationship, bro, because these guys are narcissists, man. At the end of the day, and like I said, it's pride, it's orgullo. They don't want to admit the stuff they've been advocating and supporting has been the complete opposite of what they truly stand for in the Latino
Mm-hmm.
community.
Yep, I totally agree, bro. And it's like I saw a video earlier, bro. I want to reenact it, but this guy does a video, bro. They did a voiceover, but he's saying, I'm an older man, and people want to threaten me and this and that. I'm calling the police. You know, like I'm a tax-paying citizen. I done grew up, and to have this pride and ego and all this, bro. I've learned, bro, as an older man, that is like the downfall of men, bro. When you just can't let your pride and your ego go, bro. Like it's actually the enemy that we all deal with, bro, our ego and even our pride to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to be the toughest guy and prove it to anybody or whatever, bro. I got to do what I got to do for my wife and my kids. That's what matters, bro. And to have this extra pride about Mexico or any other country or whatever, right? I'm just grateful I was born here. I'm proud to be an American. And it's like, why are they so upset or angry that this is all I know? This is all that I want to know. And this is what I represent. It ain't like I'm sitting here promoting another ideology or something from a foreign land. I'm just promoting my country, bro, and what I stand for. And again, back to what I was saying, the ego and the pride, these fools want to hurt us, bro. We get messages all the time. Thank God they don't really act on it for the most part, but it's like they're so egotistical, so proud and full of pride that they get angry and they want to inflict certain, you know what, on us, bro. And I'm just like tripping, like, man, let it go. It ain't that crazy. Yet they watch us, bro. It's pretty wild. It's something I mean, it's pretty crazy to say the least that this is how they act when they see us, bro. They trip out on us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it 100. I
I,
get it
hey
100.
Lou, Lou, I want to cut you off, but I don't want to sit there and say it like this, bro. But we're kind of legendary, bro. Let's be honest, bro. One day when we're gone or whatever, they're gonna be like them two dudes or them dudes like that. They stood for what they believed in, even though all their people supposedly didn't like them or whatever. You know what I'm saying, bro? I think we are actually like, I don't know how to say this, bro, but we actually, we're different than a lot of other people that we could have easily been lifting a Mexican flag. You know what I'm saying? So, but continue. My bad. I just want to interject that.
Nah, you're good. You're good. I will never say I'm legendary, bro. I put my pants on one at a time. But
Amen.
at the end of the day, there's a reason why I advocate for more people to speak up and stand out. And I look at this like I know what my ancestors went through from, I'm eighth generation here. I didn't cross the border crossed me. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm one of those people that here in America, I'm not gonna look at all my ancestors' sacrifice, their hard work, and just throw it away. They came here because they wanted a better life. They wanted a better future for their legacy. And listen, I have no ties to Mexico, Spain, France. I have no
Right.
ties to none of that, bro. All I can do is just work and just stay strong, solid. And everybody who wants to hate on us and all that other stuff, bro, my ancestors didn't create somebody who is weak that will fold like a lawn chair. When you got beef with me, hey, you got beef with yourself because you ain't nobody to have beef with me. I'm not trying to sound, bigger than this or that. But I
Yup.
know my value, bro. I know my
Yup.
value. And this is why they get mad at us that we don't cave to them. And then on top of that, it's literally people who are trying to turn America into the country that these people leave.
It don't make
Like
no sense.
it don't, bro. It don't. I just wanted to come in and show some love, mano. Keep doing your thing. Stay solid. And all you Americans out there, thank you for being an American worth serving for because I freaking love y'all, man. Y'all
Hey,
speak up when you need to.
thank you, bro. Thank you for your service and God bless you. Jammin Lu, everybody. Let's go.
Appreciate you, brother. Stay solid.
Let's go.